looks good.
Oh, it does look nice, doesn't it?
We changed up. We're using Sue's phone.
Oh.
Mine has a couple issues that I'm going to get fixed this week, but yeah.
The picture is
It
probably a
looks
little
really
better.
good. Yeah.
Crisp, looking crisp.
Yes. Yeah,
Woohoo.
I really.
All right.
I think the angle is good.
Mm-hmm. The little ring things probably are set right as far as the tone or whatever.
Yeah.
Brightness.
Yeah, it looks good.
Hue.
Give us a holler if everything looks good to you on your end. Hey.
What's happening?
Well,
how's your cold?
My cold's better.
Are you gonna go see the doctor or not?
Yeah. Yep.
But
have
cold's
an appointment.
like 10 days, 2 weeks kind of
well,
thing.
Well, and he said there's been something happening where people, their coughing gets really bad, and so he said that's.
Dang.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully he's got a little remedy for me. So. Yeah, but overall, yeah, I'm feeling much better. Walter says hi. Hi, Walter.
Hey, Walter.
Up there in northeastern Montana.
Oh, I bet it might be a little cold up there.
I'll have some.
Yeah.
What are you using? What is this?
We got some restock of our Utopia Best Hand Creme ever.
Oh, I need one. Now I need one for the other hand.
Oh, I don't use that much.
I'm a lotion hog.
Okay. So, yep, this is a new flavor from her. Or at least for us, Skin Defense Essential Oil Blend.
It has lanolin in it.
It literally is the best hand cream ever because
it feels so nice.
She puts lanolin in it, and it's small batch made, all those good things. And then so that one we were out of it, from Christmas. Anyway, this one.
Walter said it's 5 above there.
Yeah, I saw that.
What the heck?
It was super cold.
Now I'm tired of the snow.
Well, I don't know. We need every drop of moisture. And then the other one, Sandalwood Rose. That's a really nice scent. We had that in the little cuticle.
The more like the
fur solid.
Yeah, solids. Yeah.
So that's here for those of you who are obsessed. It's yummy.
Well, anyway, let's.
But it does. This one smells.
Yeah.
Just kind of herby.
Yeah, it does. Herby. Smells good, but not like that kind of herb.
I don't know what the
not
essential
the legal,
oils are.
That one legal herb.
She doesn't really say what the essential oils are.
Yeah, there's not
here.
Right, but I think it's a nice, great scent. Anyone would like it.
Oh, if you wanted to read, aloe, something bran oil. I don't know.
Bran.
Yeah.
You can get your fiber while you put your lotion on.
Some other seed oil, lanolin oil, some fruit butter, pakui fruit butter.
Maybe the scent is just natural from that stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's lemongrass.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go.
We don't have very good noses. We probably should have figured that out.
Lemongrass, cinnamon leaf. Okay, eucalyptus and rosemary essential oils. Rosemary, lemongrass.
I might get that on the website just because it's like
pretty
one.
Nice.
You don't have to choose from a bunch of different scents. So yeah, that's a good one.
That's yummy. Okay.
So what are you guys? What's your family been up to?
Mike's been working a ton. I mean, just work.
Yeah.
I've been working a ton.
So single wife lately.
No. He's home. It's not like extra hours, but it's weekends for sure. He's been busy. And then the kids are plugging away, doing their thing. Ed broke a rib. Did I talk about that? Probably.
You didn't talk about it here, but you talked about it to me. But you didn't find out until later.
Like a week later, I think when he felt a little vulnerable about not being able to do like a Stairmaster thing is when we heard about it. He called us. He's like, "Hey, broke a rib." But anyway, he is healing up. So
and
he
that
plans
was in a skiing accident?
Yep, he collided with a friend, and Ed took a hard fall, on his left side, I guess.
Oh.
Poor guy. Let's see. Carrie is finishing up that master's degree and applying for many jobs. And she wants to stay in Denver, so.
Right.
And then Art is working away. He's moving from his apartment to this cottage house on the apartment property. It's like an old house thing.
I know, that sounds kind of cool, like movie star type situation.
And then, and his girlfriend Savannah is kind of the one who keeps me in the loop, which is great.
She sounds like a keeper to me.
Yeah, I know. That's that, and then,
Yeah, my kids are. Alice has moved in, making small steps, a box at a time. I'm sure we've all moved, and but then she decided to put another big project on her plate. She's actually moving her salon, so that's actually started demoing and stuff at.
The new
She'll
space.
be in the new space probably by May. So
she's moving like a couple blocks.
just not very far, but
still,
it'll make a little more room. So her and her cutting partner will be able to work side by side. Right now they share the space. One's in there one day, one's in the other day. So this way they'll be able to actually have some social time.
It's a little, I would say that it probably would be more fun to work with someone that you like.
I think
like
it worked.
we do.
I know. There's no way I would do this by myself, and
Same.
I can't think of another person that I'd actually want to do it with.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Same.
I feel like we've gotten to know each other pretty well. I mean, other people kind of describe us as like sisters, which kind of maybe. I wouldn't say you would describe me as big sister. I feel like we're at the same age, even though we're
sisters.
like 10 years apart.
Yeah, fun. It's fun. So hopefully Alice and Ellie will.
I think it was perfect for when she did it, which was
Did
right
they
during
get
pandemic.
to know each other during like school?
Nope.
Or did
no,
they know each
because
other?
Alice went to school in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Ellie went here.
But did they know each other like from high school?
Nope, they did not meet.
Okay.
They ended up working together at Sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
Funsies. All right. Well, we have a few new yarns to chat with you about, and a finished project.
Yes, I think we should introduce the finished project.
I like this.
I'll just move
project.
over for the big reveal.
So, da-da-da.
This is called what? The cutting edge vest.
Cutting edge vest.
Can you kind of lean in so they can see your
see?
Because those are the most important parts.
So it is
not
actually
just her chest,
yeah.
but the
It is totally knit, top down, and cut. Arms.
So it's
neck
in the round completely.
In the round. The knitting itself was so quick. I was interrupted by travel, so I set it aside, and then kind of took me a bit to get back to it.
I wish that we should have printed out pictures of the in progress.
Right.
Because there was a moment where you posted that, and I'm
It's
like
this,
what
like,
the heck
what is it?
that? I didn't even remember it was a vest.
So when I blocked it, it's kind of like a bell shaped curve.
That's what it looked like.
So you're totally trusting the pattern here.
Because you don't get to try it on.
You do not get to try it on. So I want to do it again, and I would, for myself, make it just a smidge longer.
I don't mind it because when you sit down, it's perfect.
Oh, and oh my goodness, it was kind of magical.
So, how did you decide like what size to make and how much ease to give to feel like confident that this was gonna fit? Because did you knit from the top down or the bottom up?
No, it's top down. Again, there's no like hole,
Right.
So I kind of, after I was done and blocked it, I thought, I hope it fits. I mean, it seemed like it could be a little small. I did gauge work, and
you'd have to add like from this amount of inches, when you,
She has a good schematic. Oh, does she? She does not have any measurements. Wait a minute.
It's probably there. Maybe you didn't print that page out.
Yeah, I did. I honestly, okay. Oh, sorry, I lied. She's got good schematics. Okay, measurements. Her name is Albiona. I might not be pronouncing that right. McLaughlin. I really like saying that. I'm probably not saying it right. You're
not spitting enough when you say it.
Is an Irish designer, and so Claire, our friend Claire, friend of the shop, has knit Claire Howard's has knit two of Albionia's designs, and anyway, I don't know, when we were doing our vest along, I was just kind of scrolling through Ravelry finding things, and this one popped up, and then I'm like, oh, I know that designer. So I jumped into it.
It's very elegant looking, really. I
I
think
it is.
it,
I
partially
really like it.
probably the weight of the yarn helps, but it doesn't. It just it's like I can't think of anything to say about it except that it's kind of perfect.
I think it turned out. So I cut it on. I needed a chunk of time. So
Right.
Sunday I had a chunk of time. I needed good light. I had daylight. And I needed a really good steam iron, which I have.
Okay.
And so I cut it open, thinking that I would be going back and picking up neckline stitches
Okay.
to
So
do.
okay, that was your initial.
That was my
thought.
plan, to do one of her
Because
two.
she does have options.
She's got a classic ribbed neckline, or there was a shawl collar option that I was toying with. That's the white one.
Oh yeah.
But then after I cut it open, I'm like,
why would you
wow.
want to like? It's so nice right there.
and part of it, I mean, I could have totally butchered the sewing process.
I probably would have.
But I don't think I did. Now,
No,
I haven't.
It's really.
This is the first time I've worn it. So, we'll see how it wears. It is not perfect. I kind of effed up something like in some of the early increases. I don't remember what that was.
I wonder if commercially that is how a lot of vests are made.
I don't know.
Because the edging looks so clean.
You cannot do this with a superwash yarn. I guarantee it. And she does talk at length about for someone who's never steeked or who doesn't have a lot of experience with knitting or different fibers. She wants you to do a swatch, cut it open, see if it works first. I didn't do that. I was pretty confident about that ability. So I chose Cumbria worsted, and the color I chose is Fair Hill.
Which, let's see, if you can
So
look
you can
really
see-
close, you can see there is some variation to that.
I think it's going to go with a lot. I think it also will look pretty with just a t-shirt under it, like a long sleeve t-shirt. Another Cumbria color that I toyed with, and I've already used this for something for my mom, is Buttermere. I do love that color.
A great color.
So this,
I think that's a great color.
yeah, it's a good one. Lots of other options. One of the other ones that Albionia suggested is Let Lopey, a nice woolly, really nice sticky wool. And if I was going to do Let Lopey, if I wanted to do a white one, I would probably choose Let Lopey for that, because I just think the white in Let Lopey
It is a good white.
really good. So that, I mean, anyway, I pulled a bunch of options. It's also like, I mean, you could do this really economically too. I used three.
This would be Let Lopey would be a super
So
economic.
my size needed about 600 yards, and
okay.
So 3 of these are at 685. That's good.
Right.
I didn't use a ton of my third ball of this, but if I had gone back to do ribbing, I would have gotten into more of it.
more.
So, and the shawl collar, of course.
3 skeins for you. This would have been $66. So.
I think this pattern in a vest would be pretty fun with Ito,
Self-striping. And
because of the construction. You wouldn't have to worry at all about like matching your stripes,
right, because you're knitting in the
round,
round.
and expanding. And
What about here? Like, how do you start up here? You cast on the back portion. Okay.
Yeah. I don't even remember, but anyway, that would be fun. I think Mondim doubled up would be really fun and very inexpensive. Because you probably would, like,
You'd
for
have
my
to
size, you
double
just
it,
need
right?
3 of these. Yeah, you'd double it.
Even for 3? Oh yeah, that would be right. Yeah, because there's 427 yards on Mondim, so.
So, and my size needed about 600 yards. So yeah, you just need 3 of those. So that's $15.50. What is that? $45. Okay. Here's a fun Mondim color.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
This is beautiful. And then this from Noro, what's called Madara. Love it. You just need a good sticky wool, and we've got lots of really good sticky wools or good wool options here. Germantown would be fun. Woolstock
probably
would be great.
great.
I think that our
Katmandu,
new,
I was wondering.
yeah, and I think maybe the new Heritage DK would be nice too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think you'd need to add anything to it?
I
Like a
don't
mohair,
think
maybe?
so. I mean, she talks. Actually, the reason I shows Cumbria, even though was because she talks about using like a heavy DK to a light worsted.
Okay. All right.
You know, I can't say enough about it. I really,
the ranching
I really
traditions
like it.
yarn would be really good for that because
For
that
our local,
can
yeah,
kind of go both ways.
yeah. It is super fun. She does give you a nice cutting line in her pattern for that steek for the actual cutting.
Oh, okay.
And you have like the way she did this, there's a little bit of a lippy thing, kind of an opening down here, so you can just zip it right up. There's a little opening at the top. There was a little opening here. It's a really cool design. I like it a lot.
I hope that maybe we will see a few other people making it. So we thought maybe some of our new Lanivendole colors might be great.
We did get a fresh shipment of Lanivendole.
And when we say fresh, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Like almost a total flippity flop as far as colors go. Yeah.
Super beautiful and doubling up, even, yeah, this would be
These
awesome.
are gorgeous.
You could get kind of
them up
subtle
because they're just the way these colors look. You can see the color variation. This color is Hortensia.
Yeah, we some of these Italian names we're good at.
We're probably gonna
and others
butcher,
we're not. It's gorgeous. We've been out of some colors for a bit. So bergamotto.
Yeah, we've heard that. So
and I have doubled
your
up.
friend Sal.
I've doubled up Lanivendole here in my little blankie.
Lots of depth, and I love how this looks.
It feels really good. It feels really good doubled. So I know it would be awesome.
Well, how do you think that's pronounced?
Libule?
Libule, L-I-B. Just look for that. Libellule.
There are not very many shops in the States that stock Lanivendole now. Of course, people can access it because of the miracle of the internet.
Right.
Directly to, through them. People who live in Billings or near us are super lucky to be able to come and feel it and see it for themselves.
This color is Giardino di Inverno.
And so they sent us a really cute little gift for us to give away on local yarn store day.
Maybe we should show it. Just to get.
Well, maybe when we get more organized for
you
LYS
can kind of
Day.
see there's some lots of good color in this
They're
one.
just the sweetest ladies.
Eurydice.
And so, I think we'll repeat the story about how we found them when Mike had the job assignment in the UK. And we were, before COVID, we were doing some travel, and one weekend we went to Oslo, and it was the Oslo Yarn Fest.
Right.
And you and I were back and forth.
The bag for that.
And
still.
I was like, I said, okay, Linda, what do you think based on the description of the vendors who are going to be there? Who should I try to go see for sure? And you said Lanivendole.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And so, that is how it started. So it was a face-to-face connection. Charming.
You're right.
Really sweet people.
I didn't remember that until you said that, and I remember looking at a few different vendors, and I'm like, I think this is the one.
That was
a good one.
That was the one, and I think they were anyway. It's
this
been
one's
really
called
fun.
Celine.
Oh, look, there's some blue in there.
I know,
darker
and
blue.
yellow, and
isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
So pretty.
So it's basically a fingering weight. So the content. I know this, but I'm going to try to find it where it says it. 60% Abruzze wool, so an Italian wool. 20% alpaca and 20% mohair. This is a 50-gram ball or skein, and it is 225 meters, which is going to be about maybe 250 50
I-
yards maybe.
I poked
So-
around a little bit this morning on, the Chic Blend on Ravelry projects. There was a very, very pretty field sweater.
Oh my gosh. That is definitely
Yeah.
something that I think
Uh-huh.
I've been kind of wanting. I just don't
You
know what.
used it for your
I did.
little red sweater.
I did.
Or
So,
little
and
white sweater.
honestly, that color, it's not this exact color, but it's very close. This color right here, I'll let you hold out. So this is the little red
Cardi.
Well, it's really the little white Cardi, but I can't say that without, So this is
It feels good.
by Kate Oates, and I wore this. I pretty much got it done, I think, in time.
Okay, before she got here.
Right before she got here. So, and I blended it with a mohair, which of course we all love, but that's pretty dang close to that.
Is it the same color?
No,
it's not,
it's
the same
not
color.
actually. So,
So
it makes for a gorgeous.
and
I
I
love
used
wearing
it at a bigger gauge for ranunculus.
Right, and
with
then
this color and mohair, and I love it. I wear it all the time. I forgot to bring it though.
and
today.
then Ashley, if you remember Ashley who worked here, she made it's called the Snedronningen. I've said it so many times trying to make sure I pronounce it right. I know I'm right. This is all Lanivendole, of the main colors, all the regular colors,
mohair.
and then she paired each color with a matching mohair. So the reason, like if you look really close, the blues seem a little mottled. That's because she used a slightly darker blue, but she only used it in every other row mohair because she didn't want to get too hot. But I think she got too hot.
Yeah, I think
She
so
ran
too.
hot.
It's
So
a warm sweater.
Anyway, Lanivendole is just.
So there's already some mohair in here.
You know
anyway.
what I love about the name Lanivendole? It just I don't even know what it means, but it probably has to do with wool and sheep. But it sounds so poetic. It's like such
really
a Lanivendole.
I know, we sound very chic.
Yes,
they have,
it's called a
we
chic
have
blend.
a Stiva from them also. So that's their wool and linen blend, and it's yummy, yummy also. They have a couple of others, and maybe someday, what's that?
I don't know.
When we, we have to be prudent, but we would love to have a couple more of their yarns in the shop. So
Yep. There are a
if
few
you buy more
things.
yarn from us, we can get other yarns.
So what time is it?
I don't know.
We've got a few more minutes. We've got a few other things.
I had some leftovers. I don't know what this was from, but I doubled it up in this project, and this is the Sweet Shop blanket, and it's awesome.
I might have extra of this if you think that's
the red.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll look.
I've added some Circus Tonic now in my leftover socks. Isn't this pretty?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's. Are you gonna be able to get the whole half?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you will.
I just started it last night.
Well, there's just a couple other things. So I love the colors that Lanivendole has, and we got some new colors from Illimani for their Sabri, and with the exception of maybe one, I feel like these are very similar in color. They're just like more intense. So they still have the the bricks and the deep mauves and the teals and that lovely pecan color.
I know, isn't that pretty?
Which we named that. We named it.
I know he doesn't have
he just
names.
gives it numbers.
Numbers,
So
we like names.
anyway, so
These are brand new.
These are fingering weight 2, cotton and alpaca. So just a little bit of alpaca to kind of really soften it up. So anybody we sell this a lot for people that don't want wool. And so this is just a gorgeous yarn, and it's a lot of yardage, 437. I can't tell you how many t-shirts we've seen out of this yarn doubled up. It's awesome, but
it is a really nice blend. I think alpaca, is kind of heavy and it can kind of get saggy.
Yeah, right.
And this cotton will temper that. But then sometimes 100% cotton is like not the most fun to work with. I mean, the end result is always lovely, but sometimes it doesn't have that elasticity. Right. So I think this is a really, really nice blend.
And anybody in like the warmer climates,
Mm-hmm.
this would be a really great yarn for any pattern that, you know, if you're
Really nice,
south.
really nice for baby things too. And there are some nice fingering weight baby projects out there.
And you know, the way this winter has been, I feel like I have worn some of my summer stuff in the middle of the winter.
I know.
It's not
I also
right,
think
but
this
I
would
did
be
it.
pretty to experiment with carrying some mohair along with that at some point. I
Right.
haven't done that yet,
Yep.
but I think that'd be
Yep.
nice. So that we're restocked there.
And then for some fun little, like maybe some Easter basket stuff.
Yeah.
We do have a few smaller things that might be super fun.
Look at our little bunny.
So,
this little bunny.
Grasslands, we love their felted wool.
Yeah, those
And
coasters.
we carry their coasters. But look at these really fun flower shapes. I mean,
Those are sweet.
I would love that in my little Easter basket.
I know, these are adorable. So that's a new shape for them. They
so-
just did a couple colors.
Okay, these are pretty funny. So I will say, or here, you hold that.
Okay.
We're not really into this, so we don't really know a lot about tarot cards. But this is the knitting version.
Look at the cool hologram. Oh, it's like
Oh, yeah, let's
the
see.
sides. I
Oh,
think
I
the
see.
tarot cards are collectible for people.
Yeah, so this would be a nice addition.
Based on what some of our friends have told us.
A few people that we know kind of really like it.
So you get
but-
directions,
Yep, directions and
or I don't know if they're called directions in the tarot world.
the pattern.
We totally don't know what we're doing about
look
those.
at the illustrations are beautiful. This one says the lace weight silk, but they all have like little numbers, so you'll be able to tell exactly what they're for if you're a tarot card reader.
Yeah, those are
But
here.
those are pretty fun.
This new yarn is also here. We've got a little bit of a sample going to show what this yarn does. Pretty color
And
change.
that is wool and cotton and some poly, a little viscose maybe, but this would be a great yarn for any baby stuff because it can get washed cold cycle. And it just has all this really fun little like modeling.
Color change.
Yep.
It's pretty. So we've got
Liz.
two skeins going there, and
Yep.
Liz was using her knitting machine.
Right. So
So that is going to be nice to show people what this yarn does. We did not get a ton of colors, but it's a nice new one.
okay, so if you remember, March is Soxies month, right?
March Madness?
6 weeks of socks. And so 6 weeks, we've kind of expanded it by 2 weeks.
Right.
And I feel like it's made people a little bit less like
Pressure.
and they're actually getting more done. I think it's great. So we already got our first pair of socks in.
Nice.
This is knit out of hedgehog.
Pretty.
So and we had a couple pair come in yesterday. She's gonna take back and block, but so this is gonna be week 3.
right.
Is it week 3 or week 4?
I
think it's
don't
4.
know.
And so this week, if you are in the socks, 6 weeks of socks, you know that you get a discount on yarns. So you'll buy one, get one at half off. And I'm sorry for all of those
25
of
off.
you that didn't partake.
Buy one, get one 25 off.
No.
What?
Anyway,
Wait, I had to do.
it
math.
ends up, anyway, we'll talk about
Okay.
that later, but I'm right. Anyway, this week is Polka Dot Sheep and Regia.
Regia.
So all that self-striping, fun, self-patterning stuff. So it's going to be fun.
Super fun. Yeah. So, and we're getting, actually probably today, a fresh shipment of polka dot sheep.
Yes, and those
We
will
were a
be
little picked over there.
as well. You'll be able to shop from those. So, boy, I think I'm really happy with how our video looks.
Looks pretty good today, doesn't it?
We need to totally memorize like this setup because I like the lighting. I think we look good. The color is good. And maybe it's your camera because we're using Sue's camera. Okay, Sue, you need to keep chatting.
Okay, I will keep chatting. Another yarn that would be really nice to double up for this vest, cutting edge vest by Albionia McLaughlin. Camper from Kelborn, a fingering weight, nice Highland wool. Look at that one. Very pretty heathered.
that
And this is a
purple.
beautiful heather too. So we have lots of really wonderful options, just not enough time.
Yep. See you guys later next
Have
week.
a really nice day. Thank you.